to give us a final comment.
Well, first of all, thank you. This is a part of the process that is so important, and that is what I've heard from people as we've traveled around the state, thousands of miles, that our representatives in Washington, D.C. are not listening. When there is no dialogue between us as Hoosiers and our representatives, there's no trust. And I believe it is time for us to put trust back in Washington, D.C., where we know the people that we have elected are going to be back home. They live here. They rub shoulders with people every day. They stand shoulder to shoulder in the principles and the values that we believe in. I'm pro-life, I'm pro-Second Amendment, I'm pro-family, I'm pro-business. I believe that is what is going to make America successful rather than a bigger government. If we take freedoms away from individuals, you only have a larger government that is going to continue to grow and grow. And as Thomas Jefferson said, as he studied more and more, what he found was that bad government was because of the result of big government. And I believe it's time that we reduce this government.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our nation, as I said earlier, is in a crisis. And I'm sure that after Sunday, many of you are feeling a tremendous amount of despair. It's felt like there were things that died Sunday, parts of democracy that died. But let me tell you what didn't die. The American spirit didn't die. And I am just as optimistic today as I was before Sunday that on May the 4th and then on in November, you and I are going to take back this great nation, and we are going to defend the greatest nation on the face of the earth, the United States of America. Let me leave you with this Reagan quote. Ronald Reagan said this: "Let us be sure that those who come after us will say of us in their time that in our time we did everything that could be done. We finished the race. We kept them free, and we kept the faith." God bless you. I need your vote on May the 4th. Together, let's take our great nation.
Friends, I want to thank you for coming out on this pretty evening. And if you want to speak some more, please stop by the table. We'll get some eyeball time. You know, these are very difficult times, and coming May 4th, you have a very important decision to make. And that decision is, are you a free man or subject to some government? Are you a free woman or subject to some government? Are we going to vote in politicians and politics as usual? Or are we going to get back to a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, and insert we the people back into our government? So on May 4th, I simply don't just ask for your vote. I ask for a mandate. I ask for a mandate to go back in and reclaim our constitutional sovereignty, a mandate to claim our states' rights, and a mandate to claim our individual liberties. I ask for a mandate to go reclaim our country. Thank you for being here this evening.
Well, I want to thank you also, Ann and Emery, and all of you who came out this evening. This is democracy in action. And Don, it gives me hope to see this room filled with people. It gives me hope for the future. There is a morning in America waiting for us if we all engage, and that's why I'm here. I served in the Army during a time of war. I served in Congress during a time of war. I served overseas as ambassador at a time of war. The challenges ahead of us are going to require tough decisions. I'm older than these guys. I've learned a few things along the way, made some mistakes, learned from those mistakes. I think the kind of judgment and the kind of experience that's needed to start from day one to turn this country around is something that I can provide. I appreciate your consideration, appreciate your vote. And I do have a website, www.dancoatesforindiana. Love to have you look it up and get more of the content of what we were able to deliver tonight. Thank you.
I want to sponsoring this event. I think all coming out. It's a little difficult to address the issues that are facing our country in 1 minute at a time. And holding town communities across the state so that you can spend more time talking to me, asking me questions about all of the issues that you're concerned about. The Huntington Tea Party has made it very convenient for us all to come together and hear from all 5 candidates of Liberty is www.johnhostiller.com and see when I'm going to be in the area, and maybe even if I'm not in the area, if you could drive ways to ask questions of me for Indiana and for America. I appreciate the opportunity with you. I'll be in the back as well to answer questions that you might have. Thank you.
Once again, let me remind everyone to be sure you turn in your straw poll results. And on behalf of all the citizens that have gathered here tonight, we want to thank each and every one of the congressional candidates and the senatorial candidates. We've enjoyed this, and let's remember one thing. An informed voter is an intelligent voter. So people keep... Thank you.
What color is her shirt and her wife?
She's the one sitting at the table with Emery.
On here? I want to thank everybody for coming out.
She's got short
Please,
blonde hair, same shirt as
pull
me.
out your straw vote ballot.
She actually got the white shirt underneath.
We want to do tonight.
She's right up at the table right now.
For coming. We want to thank those who have volunteered their time and who has worked very hard to put this event on. So hopefully you can evaluate. We have a lot of here. I was very impressed with their enthusiasm and their knowledge. So thank you for coming tonight. God bless America.